Indianapolis Ravens, Thanksgiving night. Joe Flacco returns to Baltimore. Here we go.
Thanksgiving matchup. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. Next on Madden Football.
All blue, all purple. It's going to go down.
Well, from a city that normally gets only about 20 inches of snow a year, they're getting a pretty good wallop right now as we're at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Welcome again, one and all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Brandon Gardner on hand alongside Charles
All the
Davis.
white dudes sound black, and the black dudes sound white as shit. Mr. Black, Mr. White.
So how will that impact how this one goes?
Can these teams
Was that shit on Johnny Test?
and the strangeness of playing in a snow game because it actually affects the crowd as well.
I might say
That big roar
Lions.
you get is often muffled when there's a
They
snow
got that
game.
blue shit
And the
too.
second part,
Colts
what's
blue,
the footwear you get
Ravens
on?
purple,
Does that fit
Jackson,
if you're playing on
white.
or handle as things get a little bit
Jackson,
slick?
Flacco's return to Baltimore. Let's get it. It's gonna go down right now. Let's get it. It's Thanksgiving night. Thanksgiving night.
And we're underway in Baltimore.
I miss Ray Lewis. When it
And
started,
he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here's the first drive for the Ravens, and at the helm is the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player. Second such time he's won the award, Lamar Jackson.
And he's coming off a season where he showed everyone that he was worth every single penny he was given. He now has 2 MVP trophies on his resume and was on the verge of adding a Lamar Hunt trophy to go with it. Unfortunately, things didn't work out in his favor, but make no mistake about it. He's truly one of the most electrifying players in the NFL.
the 49ers beat the goddamn 49ers on Monday night with that ass. 48-45. Get down to the ground. Henry has been trashed throughout. I wouldn't say if he's been good, he's been off. But he's been great in the 49ers. He had that crazy run.
Tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So you can't be playing like that when the Ravens face the Titans. When they face the Titans on Saturday.
Now it's Jackson.
Can't be playing like that.
A short throw caught by Andrews.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They go play action with Jackson.
Got it. First down.
Taken in by his big tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing is Jackson. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10.
You're a dick, man. Well, yeah, first down. Oh, second down, my bad. Nelson had a great catch.
To throw
And
again
the
is Jackson.
49ers played great. Oh, there. Get back to the
He
ground.
can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That was Eric Johnson in there to drop him for his sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision, a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Say Flowers with the catch, their speed.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, let the fast on you, buddy. Slow as shit.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end.
Good hit.
So he stopped for no gain, and 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Flowers. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
In motion right is Aguilar. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, CD, that was a well-orchestrated drive by Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, and how about the way he capped it off, too? Orchestrate the drive and then let everybody know exactly who the guy is on the field. You've got to watch on every play. Finishes it off with a touchdown run.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Thanksgiving.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And leading them out, it's the man who left Baltimore as the greatest passer in franchise history. MVP of Super Bowl 47.
Lamar Jackson is taking your legacy, nigga. Joe Flacco is the man of the hour. The guy, the myth, the legend of Joe Flacco, the old versus new. And Joe Flacco is back and ready to go, trying to get his first win.
Now it's Flacco.
Ooh. Oh shit! First down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they
His first win. Joe Flacco, 3 losses. Lost to the Browns, lost to the Chargers, and lost to the who else? Who else he lost to? They lost to the Seahawks. Seahawks the first game, Chargers, and then the Browns.
So in Raven territory now.
3 losses from Indianapolis. And what a play! What a first completion for Joe Flacco. And on Flacco, oh shit! And it's no for a run.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Old versus new, man.
That's what he can do when he keeps the
Lamar Jackson, I can do that shit too, man.
It shows how hard it can be.
Even though it's like 5 yards, decent yards for Joe Flacco.
They probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized
Would it be nice for Joe Flacco to win his first win against his former team here at Thanksgiving night? Oh shit! He's still going. He's still on his feet. It's in the first down. Still on his feet. Better watch out with that name Kenny Pitts, man. What's his name? Kyle? Is it Kyle Pitts? Your last name is Pittman,
so
Pitts.
Come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Your last name Pitt, man. On Pitt.
Setting up to throw, Flacco.
Oh, that's money. Ooh, a catch. First down. Better dive for that. Another great completion for Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco not fucking around. He was not fucking around. He's been waiting for this moment. He's been waiting for this game. And get your ass off the field. He's been waiting for this moment. This is his fucking homecoming. Here in Baltimore. Oh shit. This is his homecoming, man. Taylor, nice run.
Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the... And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Mo Alley Cox.
Fuck y'all, Baltimore. Fuck y'all.
And the Colts are able to match the opening drive.
I know your name, man.
Against them with one of
Mo
their
Alley
own.
Cox.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him
his
quickly
first
and into the end zone.
touchdown.
Absolutely
First
excellent
passing for
execution
Flacco
by
in
all
this game.
involved. And the coordinator, gotta
Oh
give him
my,
credit. Found the
he's like
perfect
4
play
for
call.
4.
Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came
Completions
free, and his
to
guy
get to that
made a
touchdown.
nice
That's crazy
catch.
to get to that
Just how you
passing
draw it up in
touchdown
practice
for
and then execute it in
for
the
his
game.
team. He's not messing around tonight. But we got a long way to go, man. We got 3 minutes, 10 seconds here in this first quarter. 7 plays. Okay.
So
Touchdown.
this drive spans 7 plays.
I really thought that was going to be something, you know? I really thought it was going to be something. I thought the defense of the Ravens was going to be a problem for old Joe, but it wasn't a problem for old Joe at all. Got a touchdown, like no problem. Shit, 7 plays was not that bad. Better than 12 plays, 13 plays.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kicks away.
Here we go.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
That's a touchdown. Jackson.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. That one goes for 24 yards. In this weather, any big play in the passing game, that's just a bonus, right?
It certainly is, but oftentimes offenses think in clement weather plays to their advantage because you know where you're going on offense. Defenders have to react, and they often slip.
Great game between Ravens and Commanders. There's 2 great games back to back.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallow.
Ravens got to go against the damn Cowboys tomorrow night on Black Friday football.
But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Henry running right. And nothing doing.
The good thing is that they will be at home while that happens. While they face the Cowboys, the Cowboys will be here in Baltimore.
The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of
The
scrimmage.
Cowboys and the Jets later on tonight. Bears, Commanders later on tonight. Bears are undefeated. Commanders are undefeated. 6-0. 6-0. Undefeated. Who's gonna lose and take their first loss? Jackson, take it off to the Jets. First down. He's gonna get their first damn loss later on tonight. Here on Thanksgiving night. We're gonna have Ravens will have their game against the Jets on Christmas night. 49ers, Steelers on Christmas night. Chiefs, Eagles on Christmas night. A lot of great games on Christmas night. A lot of great games here tonight. Oh, what the hell was that? We're gonna have an LA Thanksgiving tonight. Rams and Chargers. Chargers at Rams tonight. And then we got more bonus Thanksgiving games that you don't want to miss. 49ers Saints tonight. Oh, take it out to Jackson. Take it out to the Jets. Take it out to the Jets first down. He can run, he can throw. Jackson.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to
Lions, Commanders tomorrow night. I gotta remind y'all every time. I gotta remind my damn self too.
It's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation.
We're just like turkeys.
Right out the window.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Taking off to the Jets for the 5th time, and it got to him this time.
From the 21 to the 19.
His running ability
Got
has
to his
been
ass.
a good dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front. There's prepared for him to try and take off.
Brown and Bears. It doesn't matter whoever loses between the Bears and the Commanders. They go into the playoffs. You know, maybe who knows? They could do a bullshit like the Falcons did, or
Jackson
winning 8 games. Oh, first down, first and goal. Winning 8 games, but losing and lost like what, 8 games in a row. Have an 8-game losing streak, trash. And then, that would be the end of the first quarter of this tie game. Baby, we go to the second quarter. On Thanksgiving night.
It's the Ravens in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
What a way to start out the second quarter for the Ravens. They're 1st and goal. Try to get another one. Break this tie.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. Down at the 2.
Broke through first
contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be
Flacco's homecoming. Gonna have Derrick Henry, his fucking homecoming for Tennessee. Andre Hopkins, his homecoming tomorrow night against the Chiefs.
You're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive,
So
and they want to finish it off the same way.
Now Jackson.
Oh, that's oh!
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The
Now we got
hell,
third
I
and
thought
goal
I would have
coming
been
up, and couldn't you imagine being in that
touchdown.
huddle, partner? You know they're
Black
looking at
Bond.
each other saying,
Did I
we
say
can't come
black,
away
black,
with just
all
3
right.
points after this
Pokemon,
drive.
Yeah, they've
Black
covered a
Pokemon,
lot of
Black Pokemon,
ground. They want more than
Black
that
Pokemon,
3.
Black Pokemon.
Stonewalled on
No
second
fuck.
down. Now let's see what they can do on third and goal from the 2.
I don't even catch or pass interference or
Henry
something. I don't know. But, ooh, get ran over, man. Touchdown, Derrick Henry.
Well, I think Josh Norman can sympathize.
Drinking
He
that
knows a little
tea,
something
drinking
about a run
that
like
shit,
this from Derrick
getting that
Henry. I mean, that
touchdown.
stiff
We just
arm
found
might
with
be the
something.
best in the business.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We'll see that Josh Norman play
Get hit. Look out. Look at hit. Look at this hit. Boy.
Derrick
Show
Henry's
ass
size,
out our way.
6'3", nearly 250.
Yup.
You know he's not
Show
shying
ass
away
out
from
our way.
contact. And here he just kept the defender at arm's length as he barreled his way into the end zone. I mean, just put that arm into the chest, and there he goes.
Tucker now for the extra point. And he's got it.
Now we'll break the tie, and we got 14-7 to start this second quarter. Everyone's got the points.
And Derrick Henry able to finish it off with a touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. Flacco from the gun. And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
And Taylor going to pick up the Colts first down as he'll get this up to the 43.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down, because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 5. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side.
First down.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A really nice effort that time. 12 yards on the keeper, picking up the first. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over, because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
23 yards on the play.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass.
Bang, man.
Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley Cox. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Flacco.
Oh, shit.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as
Separate.
well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now that's in the hands of Mo Alley.
Damn, slot.
And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And Gay knocks this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Jackson now. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. In motion, Aguilar. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Oh.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The job of any linebacker involves having enough strength to fight off a blocker and get to ball carriers, but in this case, I think we can safely say he beat him right off the snap to get into the backfield and make that play.
Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 34-yard line. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
A first down carry for Henry. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed. And
now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6.
Oh, shit. Touchdown.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman on a touchdown throw from Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are able to widen their advantage. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Tucker now to add the point after. It's good, and it's 21-10. That time, a 6-play drive. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Colts getting another possession here on offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Flacco off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Looks like a free play here for Flacco. And he's got Pierce.
Holy shit.
Down the right sideline. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce.
I'm going to send 2 balls.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle. And oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
And now Jackson will look to throw it. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah. Reverse. Yep. Yep.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
Yeah, I made that.
Now it's Jackson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Well, we've seen Jackson already have success in the first half running the football, and he gets good yardage on the ground again there. I mean, I know it's a $64,000 question, CD, but how do they contain him better?
You have to win against the blockers ahead of you. If those guys even occupy a defender for even a half a second, then Lamar Jackson is gone. You got to take those blockers and move them so that you have clear vision of Lamar Jackson, and hopefully you can hem him in.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
So the lanes continue to be there for Lamar Jackson to run that football. That his 2nd touchdown run of the game.
You know what I would like? I'd like for us to be able to go into a defense's room after playing Lamar Jackson and watch the tape and see how much of a lane was really there and how much he created just through his talents. In any event, Lamar Jackson finds the end zone, doesn't he?
He always seems to, but that's a good point. We sometimes put blame on the defense. Maybe we just need to praise Lamar Jackson a little bit more. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. That time, a 9-play drive, and it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
2 years, that's crazy.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Colts going to take over now late in this first half. Now, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, Flacco. He'll get this one complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 73 yards. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead is down to 4. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we spotlight Derrick Henry now. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Jackson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now it's Jackson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 4-point game. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
The first half belonged to the reigning NFL most valuable player, number 8, Lamar Jackson. He accounted for 3 touchdowns in that first half. 1 in the air, 2 more on the ground. And he's been electrifying to this point.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Colts offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Now a 2nd and 10. Flacco. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Passing play, Flacco. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a good job there of knuckling down as an offense. You're trying to avoid 3 and out at all costs. And after 2 straight incompletions, this one's on target, and they're able to keep the chains moving.
They go pass again with Flacco.
That's complete to Pierce.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Operating off play action, Flacco.
He's caught Michael Pittman with it.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one. He had 1 touchdown earlier, nearly a 2nd one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Flacco looks to throw. He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Josh Downs,
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
and the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
They begin with Henry. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 52 yards rushing for him now to this point.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on second down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Henry again on second down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson, option right. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Well, he's had success running the football in this one. That's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think they were looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
A short one there, caught by Likely. And he will have the Ravens first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Throwing is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than 1 tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
To throw again is Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. In motion, Aguilar. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
A short throw caught by Andrews, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Jackson. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. Again, Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
To throw is Jackson.
That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the field.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
From the gun on third down, Jackson.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
So Jackson will hit the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. Tucker's kick is good, and this game is tied.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Whoa, what it is, man. Took off.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Colts offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, One guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Up the middle, here's Taylor. He's going to be hemmed in and brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 3rd and 10.
From the gun, Flacco.
A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down.